I'm going to try to make a soil block maker with this aluminum baking pan. I've got this and it's great. It makes 25 at a shot. And I did make a couple of these things like this, but makes one at a time. And I think if I can make one that can make 8 at a time, it probably will not take me any longer to make 8 at a time than it takes to make 1 at a time. So what I did is I took an old soda thing from a soda can, just a piece of cardboard, and cut it to where it fits in here in this exactly. So, and then once I did that, I got a piece of this old flooring, and now that fits in there pretty much perfect. So I put a pattern on here. So there's 8 cells basically, and I centered it up. And then what I plan to do is put the board in there, and I've got these little square blocks I cut, and then I'm going to screw them to this board, and then I can put my soil in the maker, and I'm going to have some dividers. And what I'm thinking I'm going to use for the dividers is I've got this old aluminum pan, and I've got it measured out where I'm going to cut the pieces. I'm going to have one running down the center and then 3 dividing the rest. So that's what I'm going to try. I'm going to cut that, and all these aluminum pans are just a little bit different in the dimensions in the bottom, so you'd have to cut a separate thing for each one. But that's the goal. We're going to give that a try, get that cut up, and get those things screwed on there, and we'll see how it works. Okay, got the plates cut out of the pan. I cut them out of the pan with a jigsaw, but I used a scroll saw to cut this edge so it'll fit in the pan, because it's angled. So these will go in like that, and then I have to cut a notch, and I'll do that in the middle here, and I'll do that with the scroll saw. So I got my 3 center plates and my 1 middle plate there, and from this pan. Okay, I've got the notches cut in the plates that are going to go in here, and there's notches in the bottom of this and notches in the top of the other one. And goes together like that, kind of like an old ice tray. There's that notch, and there's that. And then what I have left to do is to attach these blocks to the wooden board underneath. Okay, I'm starting to put the little round square blocks on here. Using some number 8 3/4 inch wood screws, and what I did is I countersunk the other side, put the screws in, drill a hole in these little wooden blocks, and then you can just turn them with the screws sticking out, and then turn them and get them tight. And there we go. It's on there. So I'm going to do that to the whole board. Get that done. Okay, got it all in there. All the wooden square things are in there. And the only thing left to do is put some dirt in this and see how well it works. Another thing, make sure you make extras of these because sometimes they split. So, okay. Okay, I've got me some dirt mixed up here, potting soil, peat moss, and so we'll see how this works. I'm putting it in the pan, and then once I get all that done, I'm going to throw it over here in this orange tray. And I got a couple things to kind of help me with packing this in here. Just I guess the shovel works okay, but I also have this block of wood to help just push it down in here. So the shovel just won't quite do that, but anyway, make sure these cells are all pretty much equal here. That's done. Alright, let's see if we can get this dirt out of here. It's a little tough because it likes the form of suction. Alright, there we go.